Here is the Biolitter Toilet, or BLT, used by those who have a garden and can manage a composting system. This is a third-generation dry toilet, whereby odors are biologically controlled, hence the term Biolitter Toilet. In a home, the BLT simply replaces the conventional flush toilet. It also has its place in a guest room as well as in a sick room. Well managed, its odor is no more a problem than a flush toilet's. From the outside, it's simply seen as a small piece of furniture. Where commercially sold, the price is comparable to a good quality toilet bowl, yet it can also be built by a good handyman. Custom made by a wood craftsman, it can be adapted to the home's decor and furniture and be made into a true work of art. On the inside, you place a stainless steel or baked enamel pail that is easy to transport and manage. This toilet requires no drain, no running water, no ventilation system. Its use is simple but requires some adjustments to one's lifestyle behaviors. In a ready-to-use BLT, the pail is initially lined with a layer of litter. This is made up of carbonaceous plant-based materials, rich in cellulose, such as dried grass clippings, shredded garden waste, dead leaves or leaf mold, sawdust, wood chips, shredded cardboard, and so forth. Some people incorporate a bit of dried herbs to add a pleasant fragrance. After using the toilet, you cover up your excreta with toilet paper, and in turn you cover this with a layer of 1 to 2 centimeters of litter taken from the bin placed next to the toilet. Unless your litter is already slightly damp, you need to add a bit of moisture to ensure blockage of odors. This is done using a small spray bottle containing water. Alternatively, a glass of water spread over the litter could do. However, urine helps control odors better than water. Litter moistened in this way often gives off the earthy smell of a forest floor. Odor control is achieved through the presence of slightly dampened plant cellulose, which thus inhibits the spontaneous enzymatic reactions responsible for bad smells. Once the pail is full, it is taken out and emptied into the garden's compost bin, whereby the compost should be in direct contact with the ground. After each emptying of the pail, cover the new matter with dead leaves, grass clippings, culled weeds or straw, or any other garden or kitchen waste. The pail, rarely soiled by feces, is then rinsed with a little water that can be poured at the foot of plants. A filled pail doesn't smell bad, and when you don't have time to empty it, it can be stored away for a few days. For this, some households keep 1 or 2 spare pails on hand for each BLT. With practice, one learns to correctly dose the litter. With the 12-liter pail, a single user will need to empty it approximately every 4 days. With many users, litter changes are proportionally greater. Too much added litter increases the frequency of pail changes. Too little may not control odors. The immediate benefit derived from BLT use is a decrease of 25 to 30% on your water consumption. You will also appreciate the good quality compost obtained to fertilize your garden for flowers, vegetables, and fruit. When you live in areas reserved for individual wastewater treatment systems, another advantage is the drastic cost reduction of wastewater treatment. When you don't generate sewage, also called black water, then soapy household water, called gray water, can be treated by means of the tray select system, or can be simply used to water your plants. When you abandon the flush toilet, the idea of using plants to purify wastewater becomes totally irrelevant, most especially in dry regions where such a process evaporates lots of water needlessly. To learn more on dry toilets and composting, visit our website at www.otarc.org.